So just last week we got to check out the Hot 12 Pro phone from Infinix, and today they are back with one more under 10k segment budget category phone, and this one goes by the name Hot 12. And let me tell you, this one also actually has some pretty decent features at this price point. In fact, it offers like the biggest IPS 90Hz display under 10,000 rupees, and comes in this soda box packaging. Yeah, as usual guys, similar packaging, black and green. You've got the Hot 12 branding over here, and at the back side is where you got all of its main highlights and features specified. This one is a 4 plus 64 GB variant, and as I've told you, it packs like a 6.82-inch big 90Hz IPS display. It's powered by MediaTek's Helio G37 gaming grade GPU, has 4 gigs of RAM plus expandable up to 3 GB, so total 7 gigs, and a big 6000 mAh battery. Not to miss out, triple cameras, that to 50 megapixel primary camera. So that's it, these are all the main highlights and features, and without wasting any more time, let's get started with the unboxing. And as soon as you open it, we've got the phone at the top, and boy oh boy, look at the size. It's actually quite big, right, for a budget category price segment. And the phone is actually available in like 4 different color variants. Looks like we have the black color edition today, and along with that you get a 18-watt fast charger included in the package with a micro USB type cable, and lastly some paperwork. Just make sure to read that. And yes, as usual, you also get a free clear case for the phone. Very good quality clear case. And that is it guys. Now let's have a closer look at the phone and talk about the design and build quality. So Infinix Hot 12 in the hand, this is how it looks like. Initial impressions, pretty good looking phone, but definitely big in size and also a bit bulky because of that big 6000 mAh battery. So on the front you get like a 6.82-inch HD plus IPS 90Hz display, and as you can see, it comes with like a pre-applied screen guard from the factory. At the top you got an 8 megapixel selfie camera with dual LED flash, and now going to the right side here you've got some buttons as usual, volume rocker and a power button. Quality of the buttons is also good. There is no secondary noise cancellation microphone. To the left you got the SIM card tray, which includes like a traditional type slot guys, 2 nano SIMs, 1 micro SD. Yes, storage on it is expandable. On the bottom you got a micro USB, yeah, various type C, single down firing speaker, 3.5mm headphone jack, yep, that is available. And that's it, there you go. Here's how the back of the phone looks like. So pretty decent design for a budget category phone. It's got this glossy sort of finish and looks like the body is made of polycarbonate guys. You've got the Infinix branding, fingerprint sensor is also there at a decent position, and at the top you've got the camera setup. Very minimum bump. Primary one is a 50 megapixel, then you've got a 2 megapixel for depth sensing, and the other one looks like an AI lens case. That is what the brand is calling it as. And yes, you also have like a quad LED flash. So that's it, our complete overview on the design and build quality. So far looks pretty good at this price point. I'll just set up the phone, use it for some time, and then be right back to continue the video. So our phone is all set up and good to go, and I've also set up this fingerprint reader on it, and let's quickly put that to a test and see how it performs. Hey, you guys seen that? Not bad, right? Not the fastest though, but still pretty decent at this price point. Was unlocking with good accuracy most of the time. And there you go, here's how the display on the phone looks like. I've told you right, comes with a massive 6.82-inch HD plus IPS display, and best part about it is that smooth 90Hz refresh rate. And yes, you do have like a teardrop sort of notch at the top side. Now bezels are also like reasonably thin guys on the sides and the top. On the bottom you do have a bit of chin, but again it's a under 10k category segment phone, right? You can't complain much. Anyways, if you talk about the software and the UI, as usual, Infinix phone run on XOS skin, and I believe Android version is 11. Let me quickly show it to you. There you go, the XOS version is 10 and Android version is 11. And that's it. Talking about the other specs, this is the 4 plus 64 GB variant, right? So looks like 15 gigs has been used out of the box. You are left with around like 51 GB of free space, but again, not to worry, you can expand the storage using a micro SD up to 256 GB, so no worries. And that's it guys. Now if you talk about the overall UI and fluidity, as you can see, thanks to that 90Hz refresh rate panel, everything feels quite smooth guys, especially like app openings, closings or transitions. Everything feels pretty nice, so no complaints over here. I'll talk about the performance and CPU as well in a moment, but before that, now what I'll do is I'll quickly open up YouTube, play some of my videos, and then show you how the display and sound quality on this phone feels like. Hey guys, Vimal here and welcome back to my channel. First of all, Jai Hind guys, wishing you all a very happy Independence Day, and for this occasion I have like a very special laptop to unbox and show it to you people in this video, and this one is from Alienware. I've tested so many Infinix smartphones in the last couple of months, and let me tell you, Infinix never seem to disappoint with the display on their phones. Now, I am not exaggerating; it's fact, guys. I mean, look at this. It's got like a very good display at this price point. It's only 720p though, so don't expect like super sharp or crisp and clear detail. But TK for this price point, almost all the smartphones have like HD plus display only. All the text on it is like easily readable, not an issue at all. And talking about colors are also nice and accurate thanks to that IPS panel. And if you look at the brightness also, brightness is also like pretty good, guys. The panel can go almost up to like 416 nits of brightness, so pretty visible even in like bright outdoor situations, not an issue at all. And if you talk about the viewing angles are also wide and good, again thanks to that IPS panel. On the overall, guys, for an under 10k category phone, display on it is very good and you'll surely be satisfied. And talking about the sound, you guys heard the sound right in just demo. Sound quality is also like banging, guys, at this price point. There's good amount of clarity. Everything was like clear and audible, and that too with like minimum distortion, even up to like 95% volume level. And audio output also like pretty loud and satisfactory. Alright, now comes the important part, like how's the performance of this phone. So first of all, Hot 12 is powered by MediaTek's Helio G37 octa-core CPU, which is based on a 12 nanometer process. So it's like a gaming grade CPU on a budget. And if you talk about the day-to-day performance, so far I've been using this phone since the morning, right? And let me tell you, overall phone feels quite fluid. App openings, closings, everything feel like smooth, and especially thanks to that 90 Hz refresh rate, right? Everything feels fluidic and buttery smooth at this price point. And not to forget, it also has 180 Hz touch sampling rate, right? So that can also like help you during gaming. Now coming to the gaming part, now see, it's got like Helio G37, which is not the best gaming grade CPU in this price segment, but TK, it can get your job done. You can easily play most of the games. You can play games like PUBG or BGMI, but at low graphics settings, guys, if you want like smooth gameplay results. Anyways, this is just like an unboxing and initial impressions, right? I'll tell you about the detailed performance and gaming performance as well in my full review video. If you have any requests or game related queries, just let me know and I'll definitely cover them in my review video. And apart from that, it does have memory fusion support. That means you can virtually expand the RAM up to extra 3 GB. So totally you can expect around like 7 gigs of RAM on this particular model. And that is pretty much it. And coming to the cameras, let me also quickly show you the camera app and show you pretty similar to the other Infinix phone. You've got AI camera support over here, and it's got like a triple camera setup, guys. Primary one is a 50 megapixel camera that uses a Samsung sensor. Again, I did take a couple of shots over here, so I'll leave some samples at the end of this video. You can just have a look at them. I'll have to give my review after using this phone for a couple of days. Then only I'll be able to share my thoughts on the camera performance. You'll have to wait for that. So that is pretty much it, guys, our quick unboxing and initial impressions on Infinix brand new Hot 12 smartphone. Now on the overall, guys, on paper at least, specs look quite promising. You're getting like a beautiful 6.82-inch IPS display with 90 Hz refresh rate, a pretty capable CPU which is like fine for day-to-day usage, and on top of that you're also getting stuff like 50 megapixel camera, 6000 milliampere battery with 18-watt charger. So let's see how it performs in the coming days. And if you talk about the price, so Infinix is actually giving you like a special introductory launch price offer, and they're selling it for around like 9,499 rupees for a limited time period. Links will be in the description box below. You can check it out there. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and got to know everything about this smartphone. Make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you all in my next one.